Anything related to solar stocks has lost their shine. Sunpower is no different. We're going to start with the monthly chart. Price is currently trading at $5. Again, the last time that it was at this level was back in 2020 when price kind of broke out to the upside on its way to reaching an all-time high of recent all-time high of 57.50. But since then, the price has just collapsed as price was making just lower highs and lower lows. And you can see this clearly on the weekly chart as price has been continuing to respect the 13 and 26 week moving average all the way down to its current levels at $5.09. So what's kind of all the fuss? Let's get into this article. It is coming from investing.com. Sunpower stock sinks 9% as two major bank downgrades to sell. So the stock fell 9% earlier this week after analysts Citigroup and Morgan Stanley downgraded the stock. Now, fundamentally, the California Public Utilities Commission has announced that the vote on the proposal to decrease solar credits, which was originally scheduled for Thursday, has been delayed until next month. This decision has been met with resistance from various stakeholders, including solar companies, housing advocates, and environmental groups, who have been actively lobbying against the proposed reduction in solar incentives. So California is one of the states that have promoted solar through credits, and so that's how these solar companies have been able to make any headwind with regards to selling their product to the end customer. All right, so Citigroup said the following: "We downgrade SunPower to sell, high risk, a crowded short. We see room for downside as forward estimates need to come down. Strategic initiatives will take time to implement. Market share could be at risk, and liquidity remains tight." Morgan Stanley had the following to say: "We see risk of a potential near-term corporate capital raise and maintain its liquidity threshold and some considerable downside to consensus EBITDA estimates in 2024 and 2025." Then it said in a note on solar stocks. All right, so they got a couple of things going on. They got a bit of a cash crunch, and business is not to expected to be turned around into the earliest next year. So now kind of going back to the stock again, this is the weekly chart. Price is at $5.09. I'm going to look to the down and to the left just to see if there's any levels of interest. You can see that the all-time low was at $2.58. Just kind of looking at the volume. If I squeeze up the chart, now this low back in 2012, this turnaround price action volume did not pick up until right around $5. And you can kind of see that you had a rally, basing candles in a rally. Price tried to attempt to come back to that level, but couldn't. So when price did come back, kind of ate up all the unfilled buy orders as you had the sideways price action for a couple of years. All right, let's squeeze up the chart again. And so you had a dip as price went up in volume. A lot of trading down at 5 again. And then volume picked up again as we saw on the leg up to 57.50. And so can't even recommend any levels to go long. What we want to see is price bottoming, but the first confirmation that price is going to reverse is we want to see some volume kick in again, kind of like what we saw between 2020 and 2021, and then back in 2013 through mid 2013. So um, yes, it is at the all-time lows if we scroll up to the monthly chart, but it doesn't mean that it's a buy at these levels unless you just really believe in the industry and or in the stock. Again, I would wait for confirmation um, via volume to give you that clear signal that price has turned for the better. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.